The hell are you doing, dude? You are overspending this month.
What are you talking about, Jake? It's just a couple of extra expenses. Chill out.
A couple of extra expenses? Mike, I've seen your credit card statements. You're spending way beyond your means.
It's not that bad. Besides, I needed those things. Life's too short to worry about every little expense.
Every little expense? Mike, you've got charges for designer clothes, fancy dinners, and those new gadgets. Do you really need all that?
It's not like I do this all the time. I wanted to treat myself. Is that a crime?
Treat yourself? You've been treating yourself every week. You're digging yourself into a hole of debt, and it's only going to get worse.
It's not like I'm not aware of it. I have a plan to pay it off.
A plan? What plan? From what I can see, you're just piling on more debt. When are you going to start paying it off?
I'll figure it out. I've got some freelance work coming in, and I'll use that to cover the extra costs.
Freelance work? Mike, that's not steady income. You can't rely on that to bail you out every month.
Why are you so worried about my finances anyway? It's my money, my debt. I'll deal with it.
I'm worried because I'm your friend. And friends don't let friends spiral into debt without saying something. You're going to ruin your credit score at this rate.
My credit score is fine. I make my minimum payments.
Minimum payments? That's barely keeping you afloat. You're not reducing your debt. You're just delaying the inevitable.
I don't need a lecture, Jake. I know what I'm doing.
Do you? Because it sure doesn't look like it from where I'm standing. You're spending money you don't have on things you don't need.
I need some of those things to maintain my lifestyle. You wouldn't understand.
Maintain your lifestyle? Mike, you're living beyond your means. You can't afford this lifestyle right now.
Maybe you're right, but I can't just change overnight. I'm trying to enjoy my life.
There's a difference between enjoying your life and sabotaging your future. You need to start budgeting and cutting back on unnecessary expenses.
Budgeting? That sounds so restrictive. I don't want to live like that.
It's not about restriction, it's about responsibility. You can still enjoy life, but within your means. You don't need to buy every new gadget or eat out at fancy restaurants all the time.
It's easy for you to say. You've always been good with money.
And that's because I learned to control my spending. You can do it too, but you need to start now before it's too late.
I guess I could try to cut back a little, but it's going to be hard.
It will be hard, but it's necessary. You don't want to be stuck in a cycle of debt for the rest of your life.
You're right. I don't. I'll try to be more mindful of my spending.
Good. And if you need help, I'm here. We can work on a budget together and find ways to cut costs.
Thanks, Jake. I appreciate it. I just didn't realize how bad it was getting.
That's what friends are for, to help you see things clearly. You're not alone in this.
I know. I'm lucky to have you. I'll start making changes. I don't want to end up in more debt.
Exactly. And once you start managing your finances better, you'll feel a lot less stressed.
I hope so. It's been weighing on me more than I've let on.
You don't have to go through it alone. Let's take it one step at a time. First, we'll look at your spending and see where you can cut back.
All right, I'm in, but no judging, okay?
No judging, just helping. We'll get through this together.
Thanks, Jake. I needed this wake-up call.
Anytime, man. We're in this together. Let's get you back on track.
I feel better already, just talking about it. I'll start by cutting down on the unnecessary purchases.
That's a great start. And maybe you can cook more at home instead of eating out. It'll save you a ton of money.
Yeah, I could do that. And I'll cancel those subscriptions I don't use much.
Perfect. Little changes can make a big difference. You'll see.
Thanks again, Jake. I'll make sure not to let things get out of hand again.
I'm here for you, Mike. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. Just keep making better choices.
Will do. And I'll definitely be more careful with my credit card. I don't want to drown in debt.
Exactly. You're on the right track now. Just stay focused and don't be afraid to ask for help.
I will. Thanks, Jake. I owe you one.
No, you don't. Just seeing you get back on track is enough. Let's do this.
We've got this. Time to turn things around.
That's the spirit. Now, let's get to work on that budget.
All right, bring it on.